Hello and welcome back to another episode of TubeTalk.
Hang on, who are you?
Sophie, I'm back from uni. I'm graduated.
Are you?
I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's very exciting.
Have you got a job yet?
I have actually. I'm waiting for the New Zealand Blood Service.
Wow.
I know. Pretty crazy stuff.
Your parents must be very proud.
I hope so. Haven't told them yet.
It's nice to have you back, Soph.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
Doug is on a exam
Yeah.
for Cambridge.
Everyone wish him luck.
Yeah, he'll need it. But he, Melbourne Cup this week, of course, I haven't picked on it for 11 years, I didn't again, but he picked the Quinella.
Go Doug.
Yeah, he's tinny. He's bloody tinny. Yeah. All right, what else? What are we doing? Should we talk about horses?
Yeah, maybe let's start off with last week. We had a tissue come second in the Empire Rose Stakes.
Massive, huge run in the Group 1. She got a long way back. She was must have been nearly 100 metres behind the leader on the home turn, and she ran it to a length. It was just a brilliant ride on the winner. It got out to a long lead, timed its run, hung on. 99 times out of 100 she wins that race. So she's absolutely flying. It was a super run. Her sectionals were massive.
Fantastic. And we had Jesu come second in the Montrose Stakes in England.
Yeah, so another one of our very successful horses that we have the program with. We leave them up in Ireland for the 2 and 3 year old season, and they come down to Australia into that. So that was her third start. She was second in a listed race. She's a filly, so she's now got black type, so she's got a very good pedigree. She's confirmed her value. It's a valuable filly now for her owners. And it was over a mile. She finished hard, and she'll go even further next season. 2,000 metres and further could be an Oaks filly, so very exciting.
Awesome. Nice. And finally, we had Crystal Falls come second at Te Araha.
Yeah, and she had a massive run. She should have won by 5. She nearly fell. There was, unfortunately, as she was improving into the race on the turn, a horse inside her clipped heels, went down, took another horse out, and severely checked her. And she would have lost 5 or 6 lengths in all her momentum. Fortunately, the horse and jockeys are okay. But, she picked herself up from there and charged home and just missed winning. She ran second, so she's a really promising stayer. Yeah, so just unfortunate.
Yeah. Shall we move on to this week?
Let's talk about our runners this weekend.
Yeah.
So first up, we've got Velocious in race 1 at Te Rapa. Really nice 2-year-old filly by Written Tycoon, really well bred. She's a half to 2, very good, very quick 2-year-old. So she's bred to be a 2-year-old. Lovely trial, her last trial, as you'll see. Just a bit difficult with her drawing barrier 9. She's probably going to end up jumping from barrier 8 of 9 or 9 of 10, something like that, which makes it really difficult for your first start as a 2-year-old. You've either got to begin brilliantly and cross them, or you've got to go back, otherwise you end up caught 3 wide. So we're just going to have to leave it in Sam Spratt's hands to see where she ends up landing and let her make the decisions. But she's an improving 2-year-old filly. It's got a lot of ability, and really looking forward to her debuting.
In Te Rapa, race 3, we've got the Chosen Tozen.
Her second start, first up, in her very first start, she didn't get any luck at all. She was posted 3 wide without cover. Really hard for your first run. She jumped well, then she came back, and then was green. So nothing went right. You just put a line through it. She steps up to a mile, which will suit her better. She'll just be ridden a little bit more patiently and just allowed to find her feet, relax, and get home, and you'll see an improved run from her.
Mm-hmm. Also at Te Rapa, race 8, we have Well I Never.
So she was second first up, very good run, and we've continued to scratch her because she keeps either striking heavy tracks or wide draws. Unfortunately, she's got another wide draw of 15, but I think we'll probably have to run her. We've just got to get her campaign going. From that barrier draw, she's going to have to get a long way back and run home. Very difficult for her to win from there, but I think she'll run well, and it's a progression step forward for her next race.
Mm-hmm. Then we move on to Riccarton, race 4. We've got quick preview.
Lovely barrier draw of 1. The more the track comes back to a good, the better. I think it'll probably end up being about a 5 or 6. Hopefully it's a 4 or 5. He should get a lovely run from that barrier draw. He should sit in the first 3 or 4. He's a really good each way chance. He's coming up well. He's got a couple of runs under his belt now. This is his favourite distance. It's a good race for him.
Awesome.
And 65 grand too, worth a bit of money.
And moving to Rose Hill, race 2, we have Spaycaster.
Yeah, one of our European imports. that we bought last year. He won 2 starts ago and then ran really good second last start. So this is a $160,000 race over 2,400 metres. Distance really suits him. He'll go even further than this. Looks to be a bit of speed on, which is good, so he should just get a nice run in transit. He'll be finishing hard. He's a really good each way chance he can win this race.
Awesome. And the final runner at Flemington in race 8 is a Tissue.
Yeah, backing up from last week. So she goes to the Champions 2,000 metres, which is the old McKinnon, $3 million race. She loves Flemington, the 2,000 metres suits. She's got a nice barrier draw. She should sit midfield with cover. James McDonald back on. It's a step up from last week in terms of class, but if she replicates the run that she did last week, she'll be right in it. She's flying. She's a really good chance. She deserves another Group 1 and really excited for her. She's a nice chance, nice each way chance on Saturday.
Awesome. And finally, we have moved on to Bet of the Week. Drum roll, please. It's Asfora running at Flemington in race 6.
Yeah, so controversial in that it's the champion sprint and there's like a $1.50 favourite, Imperatriz, who's a wonderful, wonderful mare, and I do hope Imperatriz wins because she's such a good mare. However, I think there's a couple. I think she's too short. She's like I say, she's about $1.50, $1.60, $1.40, something like that. She hasn't raced at Flemington before. Her wins have been at the Valley, which is tight turning. And she's been really good at that and finishing off. Flemington is a straight 1,200 metres. It's a completely different sprint, and so she's going to have to deal with that. So when you're looking for value, and it's a stronger field as well, so there's going to be more pressure than she's had in the past. So when you're looking for value and you look at a couple of things like that, I think she's well under the odds. Asfora has had 1 start at Flemington for a win. It ran her to a length and a quarter 2 starts back, and since then it's gone on and won by 3 lengths. At Caulfield, it seems to be improving. If it likes Flemington and improves another length and Imperatriz is off her game by half a length, she can win. And at 10s and 250s, I just think it's great each way money. So that's why I've gone for Asfora as our bet of the week.
Wonderful. And that concludes our Tube Talk for the week.
Thank you, Sophie. Lovely to have you back.
Thank you, Albert. Lovely
and
to
I
be
hope
here.
we have you back again at some point over summer.
Me too. Good luck racing, everyone.
Here he comes now. Over near the inside rails, going easily, but Pike's not going to take any risks. He's riding him out. The others are scrambling for second and third. No danger now. Here's the post, and Pike eases him. Why, it's like he's taking candy from a baby. It's all over. Far lap wins.